We're at a remodel in Clive with Zach Fleming of Fleming Construction and Scott Spetman of Digital Residence. And Zach, tell me a little bit about what you did to this space.
Well, basically everything you see here, Fleming Construction has done, from the cabinets and countertop, the lighting, the fireplace. We basically took this 1983 kitchen and turned it into what you see today.
One of the other things that the homeowners wanted was to update the technology in this home. So tell me a little bit about what you did.
Well, updating the technology started with wiring. Zach was doing a pretty significant remodel in this area, so it was relatively easy for us to get that wiring done. What we needed to do was get the rest of the house integrated as well, which today is relatively easy for us to do with very little damage. So a lot of people get a little intimidated by wiring an existing house. It's really not nearly as tough as they may think it is. The primary goal here was to be able to centralize audio and video control for them. So we have control of all the TVs and all the audio video equipment in every room throughout the house, including movie storage. Then we also added some additional lighting control as well. The really nice thing about the system that we use, though, is modular. It allows them to grow over time, and we can control almost anything mechanical in the house.
And Scott, this is a really cool system because you've done whole house audio and video, but you don't see any of the wires.
Right. Most people come to us today, they're looking for making the aesthetic of the house cleaner. They don't want to see racks of equipment. They don't want to see speakers, and 7 remote controls laying out. This system allows us to truly just see a TV, speakers, and 1 remote control controls everything in the house.
And if people don't want to see all of the equipment, where do you put it?
Usually we'll put it in a rack in kind of a down, out-of-the-way place. All the equipment can be stacked in one place and remotely controlled from anywhere.
And you can really control the whole house from a remote.
Yeah, you can, and not only from a remote control, but you can choose to watch movies, to listen to music, to change lighting, change the thermostat, pull up security cameras, all from your TV screen, from a remote control, an iPad, a BlackBerry, almost any kind of interface.
And what are some of the other technology systems that you can put in homes that people wouldn't normally think about?
Well, basic things like lighting and audio video are pretty easy and commonplace to do. We do a lot of driveway sensors, surveillance, security systems, even things that people don't necessarily think of, like controlling the water supply to a lake house so that when they leave, the water supply shuts down. Another thing that people really like is more of an architectural solution for the speakers. It's recessed into the wall, very low profile bezels, and it can be painted to match the wall.
I talked to the homeowner before we started filming, and she said one of the things that she wanted to change was white laminate cabinetry that had been in the kitchen since the house had been built. But one of the things that you did is put in rich finishes throughout this space.
Yeah, one of the other things we did was to make this feel a lot more open is we took out a wall between the kitchen and dining room, and that created a bigger space to entertain friends and family.
This fireplace really is elegant, but it wasn't in the original plan for the remodel.
No, we really worked with the homeowners on this project to adapt to their house and to bring all their ideas into the plan. So this fireplace was an addition that we came up with just halfway through the project. I'm really excited about the way that this fireplace looks. From the stone being so rough against the smooth contemporary lines of the mantel, it really sets it off. I have a tendency to bring a unique perspective into my remodels because I'm a master electrician, and we do a lot of things that are different, like the seagull lighting in this cabinet. It's completely hidden and seamless. You can't see any of the lights unless you really look for them.
You can tell a lot of quality went into this finished product.
Yeah, we sit down with our customers and have a long discussion about what they expect out of the project, and then also with their budget too, to make sure we hit right where they expect.
Thanks so much for showing us what you've done in this home, and if viewers want to find out more about Fleming Construction, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can stop out and see us here at this home on September 17th and 18th for the tour of remodeled homes. Check us out on the web at FlemingConstructionLLC.com, on Facebook, Fleming Construction LLC, or they can give us a call anytime.
And Scott, how can viewers find out more about Digital Residence?
Well, not only will we be in the tour with Zach, but we also have a House in the Home Show Expo this year, which is happening in late July, so anybody can come there. We also have a showroom at 86th and Hickman. Anybody's welcome to stop anytime.
Well, thanks so much, Scott Spetman of Digital Residence and Zach Fleming of Fleming Construction.